Hi everyone, hope you all are seeing all the sessions of vector calculus and vector algebra. Now moving forward, we are going to start with all the methods which are important for the exams now. So these all the methods we are doing in details home and with the examples. So first I've written little bit of theory of vector calculus and also written some outlines that which we are going to conduct in this chapter. Okay, so you can see that we will learn about derivatives, the gradient, divergence, it's all the differential calculus. Also we will learn here line integral, surface integral, volume integral. There are so many theorems like Green's theorems, divergence theorem, Stokes theorem. Okay, these all we are going to study in details. But from this, there are so many methods that has been removed in this semester. So we will only do from this on line integral and Green's theorem. Okay, and it is useful to study of rigid dynamics, fluid dynamics, transformation, electromagnetism, etc. So there are so many uses of vector calculus. And here I have written so many topics that we already learned in our previous sessions, like universal notation. This one is already we have studied, like how we can note it. Okay, but here I have written one more symbol of vectors that I have written here r vector, or we can denote it as into square bracket x comma y comma z, or else we can represent like xi plus yj plus zk. Same if we are applying a vector, then you can write a1 into the square bracket a1 a2 and a3, or else a1i plus a2i plus a3k. Okay, now dot product, this one already we did, right? Dot product yani ki a dot b vector. Now vector product, this one already we did, this is your close product, right? Now next one, point function. This one is splitting into two parts, scalar point and vector point. This one already we did sessions. So this all the theories we did in previous. Moving forward, here I have written parameterization of curve, yani ki surfaces. Okay, this topic already we did, but then too we are going to conduct examples now. So I am just giving its overview. So in this parametric, to remember these equations, that r bar of t, this is in vector form, that x of t into I plus y of t into j plus z of t into the k. So this one formula already we studied, but right now we have to just remember this because we are going to conduct these examples on base of this formulas. Okay, so you have to just remember these equations, and we are just starting its examples. Give parametric representations for each of the following curves, right? Okay, so see the equation, आपको क्या करना है, you have to convert it into the parameterization form. It means कोई भी equation है, you have to convert into the t form, right? यानी कि x of t, y of t और z of t form. If here it is given in two dimension, then you have to apply, you have to convert in x of t and y of t. Okay, now if it is given equation of circle, then you have to apply the parametric equations of the circles. Okay, in this way you have to apply. So see the first equation, the line 9x minus 5y equals to 7. Okay, see here there is given only two code variables, right? That is x and y. So just take a supposition for anyone. So I'm applying x equals to t. Okay, then you can easily get y. So see, I have written the value of y equals to 90 minus 7 upon 5. So the parametric representation of the given equation is, okay, अब उसकी formulas क्या है, that r of t equals to x of t into I plus y of t into j. This is for the two dimensions because here it is given only two variables, right? So In place of x of t, you will write t, and in place of y of t, you will write 90 minus 7 upon 5. So in this way, you can do the representation of the any curve. Now, second one is given the parabola for y equals to x minus 2 whole square. Okay. Again, here it is given only two variables, right? So just take a supposition for anyone. So I'm applying the supposition of x minus 2 equals to t, because if I'll take only of x equals to, then it will be t minus 2 whole square, which is not possible because there is given a square. Okay, so we can't apply only x equals to t. So you have to take a supposition of x minus 2 equals to t. So then you can find x equals to t plus 2. So y equals to t square. Now just put the values of x of t and y of t. So that will be x of t yani ki t plus 2 and y of t yani ki t square. So here I have written its representation. Now it's given for the circle. And the equation is x square plus y square equals to 4. Okay. Now we know the parametric equations of the circle, that x equals to r cos theta and y equals to r sin theta. And for the representation, parametric representation, we will apply in place of theta t. Okay, so it will be r cos t and y r sin t. Okay, so r equals to, here it's given a 2 radius, right? Because here it is given as y equals to 4. So the final it will be x equals to 2 cos t and y equals to 2 sin t. So just apply the values of x of t and y of t, you will get the final representation of the parametric. Again, I have given so many examples. The elliptic paraboloid x equals to 5y square plus 2z square minus 10. You can see that here it is given a, three constants, right? That x, y, and z. So just apply any two supposition for this all the variables. So I'm applying y equals to u and z equals to v. So you will get x equals to 5u square plus 2v square minus 10. So now just putting the values of this all x, y, and z. So that will be your final equation. Now this sphere x square plus y square plus z square equals to 30. Okay. We know the spherical coordinates. We already studied in our previous session. So here the radius will be root 30, and we know the spherical coordinates are x equals to r sin theta cos phi, y equals to y sin theta sin phi, and that equals to r cos theta. So just put all the values that r equals to root 30, you will get final answer. And just put it down in the equations, that x of t I, y of t j, and z of t k, right? And this one I have written its boundaries for theta and the phi functions. Okay, now next one, the cylinder, and the equation is y square plus z square equals to 25. So from these equations you can write first r, that is 5, and we know this cylinder coordinates are x equals to x, y equals to r sin theta, and z equals to r cos theta. So you have to just apply the values of r here and just put it down in the parametric equations, right? So x as it is, this one is your x of t, y of t, and this one will be your r into sin theta, and r yani ki 5, so 5 sin theta, and here z of t yani ki r cos theta, yani ki 5 cos theta into the k, and this is for the limit 0 to 2 pi. Some more examples, z equals to x square plus y square and y equals to 3. Now you can see that already we have given it's given a value of y, so you just take a supposition of x only, right? So here I am taking x equals to t. Now putting the values this x and y into the z form. So now finally you will get x, y, and z. So just now make a representation of this. Then after it's given z equals to x square plus y square, where z equals to 3. Okay, that is given, and here you can see that here it's given x square plus y square, right? and as we know that is equation of circle, so we can apply its parametric equations, that r cos and r sin theta. So I'm just applying this. So r equals to this, यानी कि root 3 cos t I, theta I am converting into the t form. Here y of t यानी कि is root 3 sin t and z of t यानी कि 3k. Last one is given z square equals to x square plus y square and z equals to 2. Okay. Now this one is same like fourth one. Z is given to, so it will be r equals to 2. X square plus y square यानी कि x equals to r cos, y equals to r sin. So just put in the values of r so that you can get 2 cos t into the I, 2 sin t. I forgot to write here t, and the 2k plus 2k, and यानी कि z of t equals to 2. Here please do, it's all 2 sin t. Okay. So these all was the parametric representation of the given equations. Now the next one method we will do in our next session.